I know. Sarge, is motorcycle the only thing you talk about? Is motorcycle the only thing you care about? Nope, I care about the Jacksonville Jaguars too. Dear Lord, thank you for waking us up this morning. Lord, thank you for our family and our friends. Thank you for our health and our wealth. And if I can bother you with just one favor, can you please help the Jacksonville Jaguars make it to the Super Bowl in 2024? Amen.
This is the Mileage Bully, the Moto Mob CEO, and your 2024 Titan. You are now listening to Sarge on the Iron Elite podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're not listening to the Iron Elite podcast, what are you really doing? Because we are talking motorcycles over here. You dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live from the Iron Elite podcast with my man Big Sarge, where we always keep it motorcycling. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
Hey, good evening and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. Hey, it's your boy Sarge, man. I was almost dead this week, man. I had the COVID. COVID was taking me down, but I'm a lot better. I'm feeling good today. I know y'all was like, Sarge, where you been? What you been doing? Hey, man, I've been trying to get it together, trying to shoot these meds and get myself back healthy so we can talk about, yes, motorcycling. Hey, today we have a special show. I brought out the heavy hitters today. We're going to be talking about the Southern California Motorcycle Association, the Three Flags Classic, man. What is it about? So let everybody know we're on. Let everybody know we're going in. Share with a friend. Kane 4L, what we doing? The other day, hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big Sarge. You in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big Sarge. You in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Sliding on my road glide, looking so fly, 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Iron Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Follow up, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big Sarge. You in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big Sarge. You in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it. I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know Harley did it. I'm real naughty with it. My ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it get it. I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down and split it. Backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, follow up, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big Sarge. You in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big Sarge. You in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do? Hey, man, we getting ready to get it in, and we finna talk about it, man. It's the Three Flags Classic. We're talking about, I've got 6 riders, man. 3 veterans and 3 rookies that are getting ready to make this ride and do this thing. We're going to talk to them today about it. We're going to talk about how they prepared, how they executed, and how to make sure that we do everything we can to make sure that this is going to be a successful ride and a ride that we can be proud of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys on stage. Now, I got 6 of them, so y'all hold tight. Let's see if we can wake them up and see what they got going on. We're bringing them on right now. They coming in, man. Fam, can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me?
Yes.
I hear you.
That's
Yes.
what's up.
Yes.
That's what's up. So I got them on. We're going to be talking about the Three Flags Classic today. But before I do it, I would like them to take this time to introduce themselves to everybody. Let us know a little bit about you. So who want to kick this thing off for us? I think I'm missing one. Am I missing one? Let's see. I'm going to see if I can snag him. He didn't. There you go.
Yep, me.
Man, I swear I didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, Reef, why don't you kick this off, man? Tell us a little bit about you, brother.
Yo, I'm Reef. This is my third Three Flag Classic. This year's a special one for me, Monica, and Solo, because it's going to end a Grand Slam for us. So, good shit.
Oh, that's what's up.
But yeah. And if you
That's
didn't
what's
know,
happening.
I ride Indian.
Oh, Lord. It's going to be a long day, man. I can already tell. Hey, who else we got, man? Who else we got on our stage?
Me, I'm Boston. This is my first Three Flags.
Okay.
I'm a rookie, I guess.
Hey, but she'll young to go get her. I'm telling you, don't play with her now. Hey, she'll weigh you down. Who else I got? Who else I got next to you? That Monica? I think Monica catching a little. Can you hear us, Monica? Okay, awesome. If you don't mind, you can introduce yourself to us. Okay, we're going to try to come back to her. Hey, Mama, say it's going to be days like this, man. We're going to get it together. Hey, Piper, you want to introduce yourself to us?
Hey, it's Piper. I too am a rookie. This will be my first Three Flags Classic, and I'm so excited.
Hey, but don't let her fool you, man. She done rode all over the planet. And oh, by the way, don't you got this YouTube thing at Where's Piper, am I correct?
Yes,
Speak on it. What you got?
Subscribe and share. It's just my adventures. A lot of it is just raw footage right now because I am, I guess, practicing putting things together. It's harder than you think. Like in my mind, I see this beautiful scenery, music, the whole ride. It don't come out like that. That can only go so far. So just a lot of just riding right now, just everywhere I've been. So where's Piper? YouTube, subscribe.
Hey man, and her TikTok videos are the bomb. It be rolling. Hey, who else we got?
Okay, I'll go. I'm David Bell. This will be my second Three Flags Classic. A little bit special also because I'm going to be incorporating a couple of IBA rides. And plus, I'm not going to go for the Grand Slam, but I'm going to do the Triple Crown because along with this Three Flags, I'm also going to do the Four Corners and the California Missions run.
Okay, that's what's up. David Bell, man, he is a motorcycle rider, man. Hey, so, okay, when we say the Grand Slam and then the Triple Crown, what are those two things?
Well, Reef can probably explain it to you better. The Triple Crown is just doing 3 of the SCMA rides. The Grand Slam, he's doing them all. It's a lot of riding. I mad respect for them both, for him and K Solo.
Monica, too?
Oh, Monica's doing it too? Okay, great.
Monica do it.
So,
Okay.
Next year.
Well, the Grand Slam, so the SCMA, the Southern California Motorcycle Association, they currently have...
we all finished all the rides except
for Three Flag.
So we're good.
So it consists of the Four Corners, either regular or True X. It's up to you which one you do. It consists of the California 15 Best Roads, the California Missions, and the California National Parks. It also consists of the Great Lake Cabot Trail, and the 15 Best Roads in America. And then the Indian, or for us, the Indian will be the Three Flag Classic for me, Monica, and Solo. But you can still do rides after the Three Flags. All of them at your own pace and own time, with exception of Three Flag. You can't. That's the set date and time every year. Everything else you can go out and do at your leisure as you get time. Within the calendar year, you got to do all the rides. Next year, if you want to do a Grand Slam, you also have to do the Mother Road ride, which is Route 66, and it's 2 parts. So you got to do the East and West along with the other all the other rides. So it's a pretty big, daunting task. Not a lot of people do it. We're the first ones to do it since they added the Great Lake Cabot Trail, and then this year they added the Mother Road. We didn't have to do that one because we had already signed up to do the Grand Slam.
Man, all I'm thinking about is if you want to wreck your warranty really quick, do the Grand Slam, man. You have no warranty. You don't worry about coming back. Hey, last but not least, who we got, man? Low Key, what's up, my guy?
Hey, what's going on, Sarge? And my esteemed guest, I don't really belong in this group, Sarge. I think you just felt pity on me and invited me, man.
No, brother, you belong.
But, I'm a Three Flags Classic rookie here, and the main reason that I wanted to go was I saw Reef and Solo and Monica and Snacks. They was all having such a damn good time last year and posting it. And I was like, well, where the hell was y'all at? And I called Reef up. I was like, where was y'all at, man? That looked like y'all was having a good old time. So I told him, I said, if the planets aligned for me this year, I was going to go. So they did, and I feel fortunate and blessed to be able to participate.
Hey, that's what's up, man. So as everybody can see, our viewers see, we have some motorcycle royalty in the house, man. I'm telling you now, we've got, I think it's safe to say between these ladies and these guys, we probably average, I want to say over 100 grand a year. Is that pretty safe? I'm going to say that's about 100 grand a year. So we're talking about some guys and girls who really know what they're doing crossing these United States of America. But I couldn't do it, man. I had to. Because I knew I was going to have motorcycle royalty on the day. I had to bring one other guest in, a special guest, man. I had to drag him because he Batman, man. He be in a cave somewhere hiding out. But he told me, Sarge, I'd get off a motorcycle for a few hours today and come aboard. So I'm going to bring him on. Let's see, can we find him, man? Let's see. Let me see if I can bring him up, man. He fight me right now on his computer. What's up, my guy?
Oh man, no. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm just here to take notes. So it's your show. It's your time, folks. I got my pen in my hand. I'm taking notes.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna do this, man. For those one or two motorcycle riders that don't leave your hometown, can you please introduce yourself, brother?
Hey, man. I'm K Solo the rider. I ride a little bit. Shout out to Sharif and everybody up here. Piper, Monica, Boston, Mr. Bell, Mr. Low Key, and yourself, sir.
Hey, that's what's up, man. So we gonna get this thing beginning, or get it going. The Three Flags Classic. Hey, Reef, if you don't mind, can you give us a little bit of information, a little bit of history about the Three Flags Classic? What is this thing about anyway?
So the Three Flags, this is the 47th year of running the Three Flag Classic. They missed 2 years though because of COVID. COVID shut the world down, and that included the Three Flag Classic. So that's the first year Solo and I actually had signed up to do it, and we got delayed 2 years. It's normally a 4-day event. It starts on Friday before Labor Day. So you have Friday, and then there's 4 checkpoints. One on Friday night, one Saturday, one Sunday, and then Monday takes you to the end. And then on Tuesday, there's a finisher's dinner in whatever country and location you're at. And then you go home. On years ending in 0 and 5, though, it's a 5-day event. And it adds another 500 miles. So the 4-day event is around 2,000, 2,100 miles ish. And then the 5-day event is 2,500, 2,600 mile ish. They give you turn-by-turn directions. You don't have to follow them, but if you do, you're in for a hell of a ride. They put a hell of a trip together every year. And for the most of the people that I know of anyway, tend to try to follow the route. But again, you don't have to. So if you want to do other things, like some people do, all that other SCMA stuff we named, the 15 best roads and all the California stuff, a lot of times they will add that in while they're doing the Three Flag Classic. So as long as you hit the checkpoints, every checkpoint, and you make your way down to the finish, you're considered a finisher. It's not a race at all. They don't even mention who came in first, second, third, because it's not a race. And it's a damn good time. So you can pretty much ride it in daylight-ish hours, and then you make it to the checkpoint town, and if you want to hang out there, you can hang out with a couple hundred other riders that's doing the same thing you are. And it's a lot of fun.
So what's the starting point? So
it varies every year. The first 2 times we've done it, it started in Mexico and ended in Canada, and it's at a different location, start and finish every year. Sometimes they repeat, but it's been a long time. So this year it starts in Harrison, Hot Springs, British Columbia, right above, not far from the 5, in Washington when you enter into Canada. And then it takes us all the way down to Tijuana. It ends in Tijuana this year.
Nice. And I imagine this time of year, man, it's great weather.
So sometimes in Canada it can be pretty chilly.
Yeah, I'm trying. So we know Canada's gonna be what Canada's gonna be.
Yeah,
but
and then normally in Mexico it's hot.
Yeah. Facts. So if I was to sign up or register for the Three Flags Classic, do I have to do it a certain amount of time in advance? Do I have to have a certain qualification on riding history, that type of stuff?
Somebody else want to take that, or you want me to answer?
They do have a deadline for when you have to sign up, but as far as qualifications, no. You just send in your registration fee and
for it. It's just that you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Monica. I think hers.
You need to basically. Oh no! I'm trying to hear it on my phone because I can't hear here. So, okay, good to go. I got that. So basically, you have in the beginning of the year. So basically. You can sign up then. So it's like an open registration, but you have to be a SCMA member in order to do that. And then it's like $300.
Okay. I'm catching some of what Monica is saying. If anybody could just kind of repeat, I think from what she was saying that you have to be an SCMA member, right?
Yes.
And then obviously there's a registration cost of $300 to do the ride.
Yeah, I think it was $310 this year because they mailed all the swag instead of you picking up on the route. So I think it went up to $310 this year.
Okay.
And they normally open up registration January 1st after it happens. Last year they did it different right at the end of the last year's Three Flag Classic. They opened up the registration just administrative wise, so they can see how many people they were going to get, so they can figure out what to do with the swag for this year.
Okay.
So have you received your swag?
It gets here tomorrow, according to tracking.
Yeah, according to mine's Tuesday.
Yeah, mine showed up yesterday.
And so did they send us the tracking for it? Because
I haven't seen that either.
I didn't see that.
Do you have an app for UPS?
Yeah, I got it from UPS.
That's what I got mine from UPS.
UPS.
So if we download the app for UPS and just put our name and address in, it'll tell us the things that are coming to us?
Yes. So anybody that sends you anything UPS, whether you know it or not, once they create a ticket with your name and address, you will get a text message saying, hey, this is on its way. This is when it should be there. You're like, who sent me something?
Oh, then I gotta do that because I didn't know it was coming in the mail.
You can do the same thing with United States Postal Service and FedEx too.
Yeah, it does.
Yep, I got them both. All three of them.
So I do have USPS. I just didn't do.
Hey, I'm starting to wonder if Piper just signed up just so she can get the swag back.
Listen,
They have nice swag. They do.
They do. They do. Joyce and I were talking about that. So yeah, I'm excited about
patch, shirt, that kind of stuff.
We got a shirt. We got a shirt. We got a plaque. We got a pat.
Solo, you got yours on her.
Well, damn. hey, woman ain't paying that noted. So awesome stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, so we got nice.
Oh yeah, because
your background, we can't see that. It's going in and out.
He's got a green
low
screen.
key.
He's got the virtual background
Yeah,
on.
because the virtual background.
Yeah. But we catching
I need
glimpses.
to live closer so Mans could be here already.
Yeah, Becky got hers the other day. I felt some kind of way.
Right, and so he's Texas, she's California, so yeah.
Hey, Reed, but you saw the way Piper looked like, well, wait a minute. I ain't.
Did you see my face? I feel defeated.
Hey, you'd have started a whole fire now. So on this panel, obviously we got folks who are from the Midwest, from the West Coast, from the East Coast, from the South. So obviously, I think we're starting this year. You guys said we're starting in Canada, right? Or
Harrison Hot Springs.
Where's that at? Washington State.
Right on top of the 5.
Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's British Columbia, right on top of the 5.
Okay. So obviously for say David, you got a long ride sorry, to get there.
Little ways. That's why I told you I'm going to do the 4 corners and actually I'm thinking about contacting you. I might do another 10 Indian coming back. What the heck?
Hey, go and get it, man. Hey, David, that'd be what, like your
It'd be the third one for me.
Hey, man, I got to come up with a whole different name for you. Awesome stuff, man. So, as you guys can see, I think you guys said, what, 2,200 miles we're looking at for the Three Flags Classic?
It's about 2,100-ish, yeah.
About 2,100 miles, plus the miles coming from your place of origin to do it. So if, say, one of my rookie riders, let's start off with a rookie rider. How do we prepare ourselves to take a ride like this? Because say, let's go. No, let me do this. Let me change it. Let's start with David, because David, you coming from the bottom. You coming from down south, Miami, where it's hot all the time. And then by the time you get to the start, it's going to be cold pretty much all the time.
It'll be a little bit cool. Like I'll be wearing my rider suit. I'm going to, just in case, I'm going to keep my heated gear with me just in case it gets a little bit cooler. But Reef turned me on to this gear. Long distance comfort, absolutely love it. I'll be having that with me also.
Okay, when you say long distance comfort, what are you talking
about?
Yeah,
it's a base layer.
Okay.
Long distance comfort.
Boy, that's bad. I think Monica, that,
I don't know what happened there.
That just happened.
It just happened.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear. We think it might be coming.
I had to go into my phone. My computer was just like really horrible.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, awesome. So, if you can repeat that one more time, I'm sorry, David, you were saying.
Okay, I'll have a riding suit, and then I'll have base layers. Like I said, I use the long distance comfort. That's something the Reef turned me on to, and the stuff works really well. I don't know what the material is, but when it's cool out, it keeps you warm. When it's hot out, it keeps you cool. You can wet it. When you're hot, it works. That's all I got to say. It works. The stuff is not cheap. It's not real cheap. Not too expensive, but it works.
Okay, for us normal people, I'm finna hit. I'm finna ask, because David got money, man. I gotta ask for the homies, man. What is they hitting for? Okay, we got the suit. What's the suit hitting?
You figure, the riding suit. You get a good riding suit. I got the Klein. I guess that's what, about 1,200 maybe. I think I got it on sale. I think I got pieces for right about $1K. The long distance comfort base layers range anywhere from $50, $60 to $70 for each piece. But I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I mean, just add one piece at a time.
Are you talking about that Harley suit that you used?
No, actually, I have that one out. Now, if it was going to be cool outside the whole time, I'd wear that one because it's a little bit heavier.
Okay.
Recently, when Reef came down, when he was doing part of his 4 corners, we, rode down to Key West together. I looked at his suit. I'm like, well, let me see how yours is. He said it's heavy. I felt his. I said, no, it's not as heavy as mine. So I said, I'm getting that,
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And plus, the Klein, my Revit, the Harley Davidson one I have is made by Revit, and it's good. I have no problems with it. But the Climb I like a little bit better for the weather down here because it is lighter. And also, the Revit has 3 different layers, whereas the outer layer protects. You have another layer for rain, and you have another layer for cold. Well, the Climb, the outer layer protects you from the rain, so you don't have to worry about putting another layer in at all. And like I said, if you have a base layer in that Climb, you're usually pretty good.
For a lot of miles.
Yeah.
You know,
I
the real
rode a
reason
climb
why
out
they
to
like
Utah a couple
climb,
of weeks ago,
Sarge,
and I loved it.
the real reason they like climb is because it's owned by Indian.
No, it's Polaris. They did snowmobile.
Any chance you get.
Reef is starting trouble. You gonna have a new name, Troublemaker.
Hey, you can't talk to Reef or David Bell, man, because
especially after what I saw at home.
you end up spending some money.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm gonna say this, man. In David's defense, if you buy right once, you don't have to buy again.
You ain't gotta buy
Absolutely.
You ain't gotta buy again.
Because that
man.
LD
Facts.
Comfort is really good. They had it. They usually have it at the rallies. They had it at the IBR. The vendor was there, and they had it in Florida. It is really, really.
It is
cool, and it seals it in. It keeps it out. Like it's. You just need a couple pieces, like you said, the long sleeve shirt, the pants and shirts. They have socks. They have sleeves. They have a beanie.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask my renegade of the bunch. She don't know I call her renegade, but she know who she is. Boston, what you wearing?
Some cut up pants.
I thought you were talking to Monica.
You know who I'm talking about.
Hey, Boston gonna have on a muscle shirt, and
Boston have a
shorts.
muscle shirt on and some shades. What you wearing, Boston?
Hey, look, I don't know what I'm rolling out in, but I know that on my bike I will have everything.
Including some cut up pants.
Hey, she don't play, man. She rocks the whatever song she playing. That's how she rocking out. But she do her thing, man. I'm just goofing around with her. So anybody else to add to this thing as far as wear, good solid gear to be able to travel across the country? Obviously, we talking about all the way to the Pacific Northwest, all the way down to Miami. Any other suggestions on gear?
Hey, Sarge, I'll throw in my 2 cents. I think coming from, MC club culture, where you're packing clothes so that when you get there, you can look fly, and, you got to have your shoes and your boots and your other clothes to wear once you get there. One of the things as I'm staging my gear is there's really only for this particular ride, there's a welcoming thing on Wednesday night when you first get to Harrison Springs. Which is, you know me, I didn't watch probably 120 minutes of YouTube videos from past Three Flags Classics. And they're very casual. Whatever you rode in that day is what you're wearing in the evening, right? You take off your jacket and you rock your shirt, and that's it. Man, they don't change. If they had on a rain suit during the day, that's what they wear, So you really don't need like civilian clothes. You need gear. So, if you got a riding suit, like I'm gonna have my riding suit, my climb riding suit. That one conversation with Reef when we was doing all that stuff with Ken Phoenix cost me. I think I ended up spending like $1,400 on climb gear, man. And that was after the 40% discount. Okay,
Wow.
and Reef got me. Yeah, Reef got me the 40% discount. But I still spent out of pocket $1,400 to get fully climbed up. So anyway. You wear that suit and you pack a bunch of base layers that you can just roll up and stuff in your baggage. That's all you really need for this particular
Hey
run.
man, I'm gonna have to peep that, man. I know Father's Day is gone, man. So I'm gonna try to hold out for Christmas or something like that.
Just don't talk to Reef. If you want to keep your savings right, just when he calls.
And they do clearance sales. I mean, I got my wife's suit also got a real good price on it.
Reef gonna have us.
Hey, David Bell ain't no Andrew either. You talk to David, you're gonna end up buying some
lights and everything else.
Some fog lights.
We gotta see.
All kind of stuff for your bike.
Got to be able to see.
It never would have had unless
I think we was at the end of the Three Flag last year. He out in the parking lot putting car alarms on Solo's motorcycles.
Hey,
I remember
It's like, oh man, skip dinner. I'll go do this right now.
hey, but we're gonna be talking about them lights soon. Hey, but for everybody that's on with us today on Facebook, if you could be so kind and do us a favor, we're gonna go ahead and kill the Facebook stream, and we're gonna be moving everything over to YouTube. Don't worry if you don't know the YouTube address. It's on the bottom. It's Sarge Life and Motorcycling. We'll be moving over to YouTube in about 30 seconds. So if you can open up another tab, we'd greatly appreciate that. Okay, so I think we got equipment under control. I'm gonna say this. If you ain't got a thigh wow to get you a good riding suit, a warm riding suit with base layer, you hustling hard. I'm gonna say that. Is that fair? A good riding suit.
I'll talk to that guy at the bottom, K Solo. I don't think he has riding.
We gonna get to him. He don't care.
He's a whole nother category.
Solo, what
It's
you wearing,
chaps
man?
and leather. And that's
Chaps
it.
and some
Hey,
jeans.
Solo wear black jeans and a leather coat. That's it. That's all he needs.
I think he might have a
Installation.
Hey man, I seen him do that in Alaska.
and the work
I'm
gloves.
like,
Don't
what
forget the
heck?
gloves.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't even have the heater, but all he
Hey, I'm just here to take notes, man. I'm just here to take notes.
No, he is the element. That's why he blends so well. Like
Hey,
him.
I'm
Hey,
just
but
here to
Piper,
take notes.
Hey, Piper, I fell for the okie doke. I'm gonna tell you why. Solo got them gold gloves, and he gifted me a pair. And I was so happy. I was so happy to get them gloves. Now those gloves work perfectly in North Carolina.
And then they got wet.
Or it got cold.
Hey,
Your knuckles gotta be built like his knuckles. He got extra layers or something.
Hey.
Like you need more than just them. I got the yellow gloves.
I
Thinking
got
it was
into the
gonna be
mountains with them
okay.
gloves. I said, "Oh hell no, these coming off my." I had to go get my heated gloves. I can't do this, man. So, bro, shout out to you. He had me fooled. I thought them gloves, like, man, they gonna keep your hands so solar way hairs in Alaska. Hell no. Hey, man, I took them gloves out, threw them in the, get my heated glove, plugged them rascals in. I said, oh, bro, I can't do that no more.
Hey,
It's just for the pictures.
hey.
Hey, so we gonna move on, man. We gonna move on. Let's start talking about the bike itself, preparing the bike. Our Facebook crowd, we're gonna go ahead and kill this. So move on over to YouTube. 3, 2, 1, we're gone. Okay, we're back, gang. Sorry about that interruption. So, veterans, rookies, and when I say rookies, I really don't mean rookies because I think everybody on this panel has been across the country several times, Alaska, all over the place. So we're talking about tens of thousands of miles of every rider. So I want to let all the viewers know there really is no rookies on this panel at all. These are what I consider as expert motorcycle riders. Is that fair? Everybody's okay with that? We are expert motorcycle riders on this panel. So let's talk about, say, equipment on the bike. What should I be thinking to dress my Harley Davidson Road Glide or my Indian or road, with some Honda bikes? How would man, I ain't trying to be fun. I'm trying to be serious, man. Y'all so immature.
So, hey, Sarge, who all? I mean, I know what everybody ride except for Monica, and I know what Reeve rides. So, Monica, what do you ride?
Yeah.
I have a R1250 RT, a BMW, and I have a Suzuki V-Strom. So I actually interchanged the bikes, and I did most of the Grand Slam on the 650.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hey, we didn't hear it from your introduction, but why don't you tell them how many 3 flags you done?
Oh yeah, I've done this will be my 7th
Wow.
3 Flags Classic.
Wow.
My
And
second
she's done a
Grand
Slam
Slam.
before.
Yeah, my second
Wow.
Grand Slam. And I've done the 4 corners. Actually, I've done 3 4 corners. I've done the parks, missions, and best roads of California twice. The parks 3 times. Yeah.
Well, let's
And
do
she
this.
plotted the
then.
behind off because she plotted my whole. She
Well, let's
plotted
do
all
this.
the locations, and I just had to come up with a rap.
Yeah, I enjoy the mapping of it. I like
Yeah.
mapping. That's fun.
Wow. So I guess my twice around 295 ain't gonna get me nowhere. Holy, awesome job. So hey folks, for everybody that's out there listening, man, this is motorcycle royalty. If anybody, that's viewing the show, feel free to shoot your questions in. I'll shoot them to the panel as well, because that's what we're about on this platform, is each one teach one, sharing information to be the best motorcycle riders that we can be. So okay, so Monica, let's do this. Since you're the veteran, how should I have my bike prepared? Some of the generics to make a ride like this.
Well, I know since you got the Harleys and the Indians, most of those are equipped with GPS, because they'll give you the files to download into your GPS, so you don't have to look at the paper map or the turn by turn directions that they have. So the GPS, and now since the phones have everything, I usually have a phone mount on my bike, and with the 650, I have extra lights. Yeah.
Okay. When you say extra lights, what are you talking about? Fog lights or?
Yeah, fog lights. I had, because
Okay.
all I had was, the regular generic headlight, and that was it. So I needed to add a little bit more to that bike.
I bet you right now, David, he's already foaming at the mouth, man. He can't wait.
Well, I heard the clear waters were really good. I'd like to get a pair of those, but they're super expensive.
Well, I'm not going to say no.
Go for it,
Yeah,
David.
because he got like 5 pair on his bike.
David got 12 lights.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Denali's.
3 Denali's. And those rascals are bright. They are bright. He gets it done. So doing the Three Flags Classic can I anticipate on this ride a lot of dark back roads, or this is just in and out of major interstates?
No, you're going to get some back roads on it, but for the most part, you can do it within the time frame that they give, because you got to get to the checkpoint by, I think it's 7 o'clock is what they have right now. So yeah, you have more than enough time to get to the checkpoint. Now you may leave early in the morning, and you might need your lights at that time. Right. But if you're just riding, you'll get to the checkpoints in plenty of time.
So is a bike? You told me you for this one you ride the 650, right?
For most of the Grand Slam, but for this ride, I'm going to be using the RQ because I'm going to be riding with somebody who has a gold ring, so I don't have to stop as much for fuel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for my veterans for this ride, if I had a Road Glide or a Road Glide Special or limited one of those, or a full bagger, I can feel pretty comfortable. I don't need a Pan American or something that would be dealing with off-road stuff.
So one of the things that I found amazing about the Three Flag was when it was started 47 years ago, it was started for people riding scooters. So it is now morphed, and there is not a lot of people ride scooters. But our first year, the chairman and like 2 or 3 other people rode scooters with extra gas cans. They had longer days in the saddle, obviously, but they did it on scooters to show that it could still be done on scooters. So if you ride anything bigger than the scooter, you good to go.
Okay. So coming across country, Boston, you coming across by yourself?
I am not. I will have my purple gold wing friend, Sugar Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
We had it all plotted out.
So y'all stay tuned for that, because I know that's going to be a barrel of laughs. I know they're doing that thing. So, okay, so bikes, we don't have to really worry about it. It ain't like going through the Dolphin Highway. Ain't like going through none of that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to be going to any national parks, anything like that. Again, everything's going to be hardball.
Yeah.
You say we are?
You may go through a national park or two, and it's definitely mostly back roads, but you will ride them mainly during the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go to national parks. We went through Essex National Park when we did it. Part of the Lolo Pass we rode last year. So you will. It's not. You ain't on the 15 going up and down the road or straight on the 5 by far. It's mostly, if you follow that route, it will be very scenic and back roads.
There's one road that's I know we go past Lake Tahoe, but there's one road. So of course, in doing this, I'm trying to get the Harley roads for those states we're going through. So I was going to go off the path in California to get down to Tijuana, but the road takes us there. It's this road 290, and it goes like this.
How's it go, Piper? How's it do?
It's about to be amazing. Like there's like hairpin turns, 360, like it just loops like spaghetti on your plate. I was like, look, it goes to that road, because I thought I was gonna have to leave and just get it by myself. But it goes right back out of Wild, and I was like, yes. I'm like, 4 more coins.
So Piper, are you telling us we need to have a good fresh set of tires on our bike?
Yes.
Okay.
And a camera, because
good
it's
camera,
going to
huh?
be amazing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, when you blow it up, oh, it just wiggles. It's just, yes.
So along that route, people, we're gonna be riding all kind of different model bikes. You know, we know how we rock with Harley. We got a Harley Davidson dealership every 10 minutes. So if I'm not riding a Harley bike doing that route, should that be an issue with other makes and model type bikes as far as maintenance and those type of issues?
Well, you should probably get your bike maintenance
I've had
before you
issues,
go.
yeah.
Like, so you, because it's like you said, it's 2,000 miles. You shouldn't have too many issues if you've got a maintenance right before you left. You know.
Okay. So I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have places where there's hundreds of miles between civilization or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
Again, most of the days, the first couple of days on this particular trip, I think are about 11 hours in the saddle. And then the last 2 days are like 9 hours in the saddle.
Okay.
It's nothing. To some, that may be a lot. But
1,100 a day.
11 hours.
11 hours.
A day.
11 hours in a day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's nothing overwhelming at all. It's a very relaxed ride.
Yeah.
When you make it to the checkpoint, everybody is relaxing. They're normally the Christian Motorcycle Association does all the checkpoints, and there's a poker run going on. There's a lot of times there's scavenger hunts going on. Then they got a bunch of snacks and drinks and people taking photos and going out eating. We ate every day together last year.
I'm so glad I'm here.
Just don't be around when Solo don't get as many bites and ribs as you get.
So this is like, man, is this like a ride to eat every day?
Yeah.
You know, when we ride,
That's what I heard.
sleep,
Snacks
we
and
gym.
goodies and food.
Is that what we should anticipate? That kind of.
It depends on who you riding with. So we normally, when we leave in the morning, if the breakfast, if we don't have a great breakfast at the hotel or whatever, we'll normally find a mom and pop spot somewhere along the route, and we'll pull up. And then before we're gone, there's about 20 bikes because everybody hasn't seen bikes pull it up, and then we eat, and then we just keep on making our way.
Okay, and so so I'm peeping this now. This is a lot different than what I was thinking it was going to be.
Man, so many people signed up from seeing our videos and pictures from last year. We had a ball.
Oh yeah.
We had a ball.
Okay, so we I ain't gonna say team up. So we group up and say the
You don't
7,
have
8.
to. You can ride all by yourself. My cousin, that's my cousin now. Monica's my actual cousin. We have never rode together.
Nope.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And matter of fact, the first 5, I rode by myself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Monica, was it just because you on a mission?
No, I didn't know anybody, and I was like, okay, so I just went ahead and did it. I wanted to ride, so
Okay.
I rode.
Yeah, when me and Solo and I started, of course, we were riding together, and then we kept running to this Canadian named Clint. We kept passing each other, so we ended up riding together. Now it's automatic. As soon as he sees us, hell, now he's in America rides that we ride. He's like, you were a fucking ride.
So when we get there on day 1, we meet up. There's a meet and greet. Am I correct?
It's a relaxed day. If you
Okay.
get there, when they recommend you get there, it's a relaxed day. So you just get there. You ain't got to worry about your bike. They got them in secure areas. A lot of times they have fundraisers. They have fire departments come and clean bikes for tips and charity and everything. And there's a pre-ride party dinner. Everybody get together, and then they have a bunch of classes the next day for new people and for GPS routing and all kind of little things. And all the registrations, getting your badges and everything, showing your insurance cards, and then Friday morning it kicks off.
Yep.
So
Okay,
sometime before the border open, depending on where border we're at, all of them aren't 24 hours. So they'll put down what time you can start the rally. So anytime between 4 and 6 or 4 and 7, or depending on where you are, they're going to tell you what time you can leave. And then you get your passport stamp. If you want to go back to bed, go back to bed. If you want to get to riding, get to riding.
Yeah.
Okay. So we take off. So what can I anticipate on day one at the start point? What, a few hundred riders? What do we look at?
I think it's
260, something like that. Yeah.
About 260.
Like that.
Which
They
is
normally
a lot.
try to cap
It's a
out at
lot.
300, but I don't think they hit 300 since before COVID.
Okay. So I got 260 motorcycles getting down the road, man.
Everybody's leaving at the same time for the most part.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, the rules are pretty simple. You can only ride for 11 hours.
No,
and
no,
you have to.
You can ride all night.
You
Again,
can ride
people
as long
do
as
other
you want.
things. So
As long as you hit those checkpoints, because you have, 4 checkpoints this year? So when you leave Harrison Hot Springs, I think the next checkpoint, is it the Dalles?
It's the
Yes,
Dalles.
Oregon.
It's
Yeah.
the Dalles. So you can keep going after you hit the Dalles.
So what happens at that checkpoint? Do I have something that has to get stamped, or
Yeah.
I'm using spot water or something like that?
Yeah, your passport, they give you this passport. It'll be an SCMA passport. You'll get a stamp on your passport. They'll do the poker draw, so you'll draw whatever card. And then you could either stay there with, get your hotel there, or you could just keep on going.
Okay. Very cool. So, so for 4 days, this is what I should be able to expect. We get up, we hit these checkpoints, and there's going to be certain individuals at this checkpoint, or what should I expect every checkpoint when I get there?
Well, like Reef said, they'll have, snacks for you. They'll check you in, and it's usually the Christian Motorcycle Club, he was saying. Oh, there he is. He's got the passport.
Okay,
There it
yeah.
is.
Good deal.
That's what's up. Yeah. He's even got his
Is your
mugshot. Is that his
picture?
mugshot on it?
I was like, your picture
They
of
put
my
the
shot.
mugshot on
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
upload it to your
So
picture
this
up
is the
to your
first
thing?
year, but now you don't have a picture with your name under it because you submit a picture electronic. So you pick your picture, and then they got all of the checkpoint information.
It's
In the
very
book.
cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, for everybody that's out of the chat, man, shout out to you guys. I hadn't been able to shout you guys out. We've been so busy. Hey, Tef, man, I see you. So Tef is doing the 3 flags. Am I correct? He say, I'll see y'all in Canada. So Tef must be on his way. Emo checking in from Oakland. Good to see you, my guy. Retro, what's happening? I'll be talking to you soon this evening, my brother. Who else we got? Zook 1800. C. Ruger, man. Thanks for everybody coming on with us today. I know you guys could be everywhere doing anything, but you guys are spending some time with us this evening, so we appreciate you guys. So for those who are just popping in, we're talking about the 3 Flags Classic. How long has the 3 Flags Classic been around again, fam?
About
years
47 years.
this year.
48 years.
Yeah.
Holy, 47
Yeah.
years?
Yeah, the SCMA has been around for like 50.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the 3 Flags Classic started off on scooters? Is that what Reef told us?
Scooters. Yep, he said
Yep,
scooters.
belt
Yep.
buckle.
Okay.
Oh, the belt buckles. I love the
Hey,
belt
Yes.
man,
buckles.
hey, and you can get man, if I'd known they had a belt buckle, man, dang it.
Come next year. Come next year.
So
Hey,
the
that's
belt buckles
awesome.
from the even and 0 and 5 years are a lot.
You said 0 and 5. You said again, Reef? You said what now?
The ones from the 0 and 5 years are a lot nicer than the other belt buckles, but they're still nice.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
Yeah,
But this ride is every year.
every year.
Every
Just
year.
every
With the
year.
exception like COVID, like you said, COVID, they didn't
yeah.
have it.
Yeah, COVID
Yeah.
took everything down.
So what he's saying is sign up next year because it's 2025. So that's a 5 year.
That's
That's
gonna be a
going to have
5 day.
some
So that's gonna be a good looking
good
belt
swag and a great belt buckle.
buckle. And there's no winner to this ride. This is more of a
They don't even tell you, hey, this person finished first or nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge, I just want to touch on one thing. Part of the prerequisite that you get insurance from Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got to do that anyway, don't you? When you're going over across
No,
the...
so if there's a 25-mile international line that if you don't go past that, your insurance will still cover your bike. But even with that, for this ride, you still have to get Mexican insurance. It's not much.
Yeah, like
30,
50
40
bucks.
Do you do that in advance, or you just wait?
Yeah,
till
you
get to
gotta.
Mexico?
You won't ride the ride. That's
Yeah.
the one thing that will stop you from riding that ride is that when they do the check-in, and this year in Canada, they're gonna check that, and if you don't have it at the start, then you don't play.
Okay, so I know SCMA has got a group page. They got a website as well. So the website, I'm assuming, has all the rules for the three flags, the registration information, what you need to have ahead of time. So if I-
SC-MA.com.
And I'm gonna put that in the descriptions after the show is over, so I'll have a link for those. You're too late now, but next year, man, you're just in time. So need to start preparing yourself now because you said the registration starts at the beginning of the year. Am I correct?
Right.
Yes.
Correct.
And I think it just ended. It just ended like
July.
August.
So
I thought it was
Something like that.
August.
Sometime in July it ended. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think you can, when registration closes, they have cancellation, so they will accept if you send an email to they have like a membership email. This guy named Doug, because I actually registered after the cutoff, but it was because some other people canceled. So when I signed up, he was like, "Oh yeah, we have room," blah blah blah, and then he got me signed up. So.
Okay. What are some of the highlights that I can expect on the Three Flags ride? What are some real things that are really exciting I should look forward to?
The camaraderie. There's people. I mean, D. Bill had been to an RTE, but now we hang out all the damn time.
Yeah.
All the time, and there's people. Hell, I was hanging out with my cousin. Didn't know she was my cousin. And we got
scary.
friends from Canada now for life. Like I say, Clint's down here. He calls us like, "Hey, I'm riding. I'm gonna be in your area," and it's hell. I was somewhere, and one of the guys was like, "Hey, man, you did the Three Flag Classic in 2022." He's like, "I can't wait to see you again," and I'm like, "Who are you?"
I think it's just really cool, like how they share everything, because I think your posts last year really brought a lot of people on. Like this year, like they were like passing Twizzlers, they were taking pictures, jumping with snacks, like the scenery, everything. It just looked like they were having an absolute amazing and great time, and just your family just grows with each event that you go to and you continue to do when you go places. And so it's just like you said, meeting people, the adventure, the road, the snack.
And
the snacks.
you ride some of the best roads on that part of America.
Yeah.
That was a huge highlight for me, the roads, just seeing some places that, where you would normally go in a car, and boom, I'm on this bike and I'm in this, Lava Beds National Park or Lacey National Park, and just driving through these beautiful areas.
Yeah, definitely bring your camera, because even the camera, you just don't get the whole graphic of what you see, but at least you can kind of go back over it. But it's just, the stuff you see is just amazing.
It is. Yep.
And it's at a good pace. Solo and I normally ride together, and we normally do 1,000+ mile days every damn day. When we went from that to, we were like, man, it feels like we should be moving, because we're in the saddle for 10, 11 hours, and then we're sitting to the next day. But it was a lot of fun. Solo's out washing his bike. We go eat together, and then scavenger hunts going on, so you can do that if you want, or you just relax and talk to the other 200 people plus all the support staff. The CMA does a hell of a job, and they're there and they're making it fun, and you're laughing and you're playing your poker hand, and they want to talk to you because they're looking at your bikes and looking at your license plates and all your stickers, and it's a lot of fun.
So at each one of these, I don't want to call them a checkpoint, but
They're checkpoints.
okay.
checkpoint.
But I'm
Yeah.
talking
That's
about,
literally the name of them, checkpoints.
but I'm talking about the hotel. So is
They're
there a
checkpoints.
hotel that's already set up for the Three Flags Classic folks, or you just stay wherever?
Yeah, normally
Yes.
they'll have
Yeah,
like
no.
hotels at each checkpoint, and they'll
Okay.
give you the hotel information in advance that you can go ahead and book your room under
Okay.
whatever special rate they may have.
Okay.
So, but you don't have to stay there. You can
Stay wherever.
keep going and find something else, you know.
So they take a lot of the work, you know. So really, once you get in, you got a book, and it's like, man, as soon as we go, there's turn by turn, you know, whether it's roads, routes, checkpoints.
They do a bang up
activities,
job
lodging.
with keep you informed the whole trip.
Yeah.
Before it starts, you're getting emails, and every email will have all the previous information, and it's going to tell you what's new in this email and what you should read that's new that's pertaining. Like there's fires up there, so that we have been getting emails almost daily saying, "Hey, this fire is affecting this area," which it obviously can change before we get there, but it's to give you that knowledge so you know, hey, we reroute or be aware. They want to make sure it's you get there live. It's not a race.
Will this information will be on a group page? Say, for
Once you
weather
register,
alerts,
you have to be
road alerts?
registered to get the information. They email it to everybody that's registered.
Okay.
And then
And just
you are
one thing-
Go ahead.
And just one thing about that is you have to be a member of the SMA to be able to register for these events. So people that's doing the Four Corners, people that's doing the California Adventure Series are already members. And once you apply, accept it, not say accept it, but
Yeah.
that's when you start getting the emails and updates.
So what does it take to join the SCMA?
What is it?
$30?
Like $45.
Okay, okay, 45.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
It's not
$45.
much per year.
And with this membership that gets me part of the group association and the ride and
You get updates, newsletters, rider stats as far as who's completed what rides.
Yeah.
And then you're also invited to the end of your banquet where Monica, Sharif, and I, and a couple other people went to the end of your 610. That's why I met 610. We go to the end of your banquet or award ceremony.
okay. Shout out to 610, man. Get on my nerves, but shout out to my
I think it's 610 riding this year, right, guys?
16,
Yeah.
16
He said he was.
Yep.
Yeah, he's riding. But,
Yeah, he's
okay.
right.
Okay, so man, I kind of lost my train of thought. There was something from what K Solo was saying. So you were telling me about there's a banquets and different things. Okay, so let's take it to where Monica's doing. So Monica, you've done you say the triple crown,
Triple Crown Award.
okay, and the Grand Slam.
Right. And I did that
Okay.
all in 1 year.
Okay,
That
so-
I did it in 2018. And then
Okay, so-
again, you still have to complete the Three Flags Classic in order to get the Grand Slam. But like Reef was saying, you do all of the California Park Series, which is the missions, the parks, and California Best Roads, the Four Corners, the Great Lakes Cabot Trail, and what else? Did I miss
The
something?
best 15 best roads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
15
that's
Best
15.
Roads, United States. And for 2025, you're going to have to do all 8 roads, which is going to include the Mother Lode Road, which is Route
East and
66.
West. East and West,
Right.
yep.
East and
Okay,
West.
so is there any I hate to do this like a trophy or plaque, or is there any
Yeah.
special perks? For
I have it.
okay.
Yeah, you get you know,
Elo, you received your plaque already, right, Elo?
yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on this
You
thing.
sure?
Okay.
Sure, I'll
You
run.
can
I'll
turn
be
your
right
camera.
back.
Okay. Okay, so that's the plaque you showing right now, low-key, is yours for the Three Flags.
That's 3 flags.
Okay, okay. Nice plaque.
Yeah, mine came yesterday. The plaque came yesterday with a shirt and a pass.
Hey, K Solo.
Yes.
Reef, you got to put like paper behind yours so we can see. It's glass.
Yeah.
It's a glass award.
That's the triple crown right there.
Nice.
Triple crown.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm going for this year.
So there's some perks behind this this membership as long as you ride motorcycles. There's some perks, right?
I think for me, is the people that ride this ride are all long distance riders, not necessarily speed demons, not necessarily saddle sore 1,000 riders, but just a community of people who love to ride motorcycles. And then too, if you ever been in the military, you ever hear of a gentleman's course? The term gentleman course describes the Three Flags Classic perfectly. You stay in hotels, you may do 600 to 700 miles a day. You can stop when you want to. You can continue on past the checkpoint. I think Jack Daniels, rode past it. He checked in at the first checkpoint, and he continued to ride, and then he camped. He got up, and then he went to the next checkpoint. So
very nice.
So the thing
So
about
you can see that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
good
now
looking.
granted,
Very nice.
I've deconstructed it because I've been trying to figure out how to mount all of these things. But so you
Those are
usually
sexy
you'll have a
problems.
black base for it, a really nice one of those plated things, and then you get this motorcycle mounted to it. So I kind of took everything apart with the black base to try and figure out how am I going to mount them, because I've got like about with the three. Well, you see, if you show them your trophy for the Triple Crown.
I did.
You did.
Oh, you did?
Right.
Okay, so it's kind of bulky and it takes up a lot of room.
Very nice.
So I have that one and a few others from the SCMA. Yeah.
Okay. Finish your thoughts, Solo. What you were saying now?
So
Finish your
so what I was saying is it's great to meet with other riders. It's going to put you in another circle as well, because you're going to meet some people. You'll meet the director behind the Three Flags Classic, Mark. You'll meet the gentleman. You'll meet the gentleman behind the Four Corners ride. Everybody, you hear their names when you apply for them, but you actually get to meet them, and everybody's friendly. It's a great time. I highly recommend it if you're looking to build your resume, to get out and do some long distance riding. The Three Flags Classic is definitely one that you need to participate in.
Would you say and this is for everybody, anybody can chime in on this. Would you say for a ride like this that it would work best if you start getting some long distance riding experience before doing this ride, or you think this is a good place to start?
I think it's a good place to start because this is how I started.
Okay.
Most of my riding was from here to maybe the Bay Area because I had family up there. But this was my first like multi-day riding event. Yeah, and it just hooked me.
Yeah, it seems awesome. Seems very awesome. Seems like a really good time. Hey, so
the
Boston,
hard is getting there, Sarge. I mean, I'm probably
actually I think
probably
that
the
is the work.
closest.
Actually,
I'm probably the closest,
that's
and I think I got 2,600 miles to get to the start point.
Boston, what you
Oh,
got?
that's all?
You got
Yeah,
I'm
the closest.
Her and David
Y'all
probably got
got
over $3,000, right?
Where they come from?
I think I'm at I think it's 31.
You got 3,100. D-Bell, what you got? About 33?
I haven't even measured it out because, like I told you, I'm going to do the 95 end to end first and
Nice.
then come along. So,
So
and
by
I'm
the
also
time-
going to go from Key West to, well, like I said, got to do the Four Corners. So, I don't know. I think when I measured all together, I'm be doing over 11,000 miles in the whole ride. So
by the time you get there, that's when you'll start having your fun when you get there.
yeah.
So Boston, are you doing anything along the way to doing the Three Flags?
Absolutely. We're taking 8 days to get to Harrison Hot Springs, and we're going to stop so we were supposed to go to Sturgis like 2 weeks ago, but then I realized we're going to be going through Sturgis to get to Canada. So we nixed that, and now we're going to go and see all of the sites to see in the Midwest getting up there. And then we're going to do the same thing when we come back from Tijuana.
Good stuff. So Piper, what you doing on the way going there? I know you doing some challenge. Piper ain't gonna let no challenge go without her doing
You
it.
know what's so funny? So I'm 28. I think I'm about 2,800 miles away. But listening to David, I'm like, that's true. I can probably do the Four Corners because I'm right by Maine. So my plan was
Uh-oh.
so I'm gonna get the arm butt sign because I don't have it with my street glass. I'm going to go to Iowa for that, but I'm getting all of the Harley roads over. So I'm going to do Beartooth and Badlands and Needles Highway and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm actually meeting Tev in Lolo's Pass, and then we're going to go to Missoula and then go up to Glacier. And he hasn't been to Alaska, so we're going to stop in Prince George and go over to Hyder. I'm going to ride that with them, and then we're going to go down. But David has me thinking about those four
Oh
corners.
boy.
Hey, low key, you know I'm
corners
setting them
and
up,
you're
right,
doing
low
a three
key?
flag, you might as well add one more and do the Triple Crown. I'm
Yep.
just saying.
That- see,
So honestly, all of
that's
them,
exactly what got me.
all
And
of
all
those
them roads you
roads that
talking
are
about,
on,
most of them roads are on
I
15
know.
best roads.
Remember we had that conversation. So everywhere I went, either Reef was going or I had been. He was like, "Why are you on that road? What are you doing?" I was like, "That's the Harley road. I'm getting the coin." He was like, "That's the SCMA 15 best roads ride." I was like, "Oh, I should have did that too." But I was afraid that I wouldn't, because once you start, you have to finish by November. And it was already like June, and I'm like, I have 5 months. Am I going to get all 15 rows? I wasn't sure, but I have like 10 of them, so I feel like I should have just did it, and I would have had a triple crown too.
You can still do one of the California ones, like the missions is pretty.
The missions is pretty 3 days. You can
Pretty
do the missions
easy. Yeah, you could do the missions knocked out real quick.
Well,
Yeah.
And then I'll just need one more.
No,
I was setting
that's
you
good.
guys
If you're
up.
doing the four corners,
I do
three
the
flag,
four-
and the missions.
And then the mission.
That's 3.
Well, I was setting this up for a segue with low key because he had already spoke to Mike Kneebone, right?
Yeah,
Low-key, can you
we're
hear me?
good. I mean, you guys can do. You can get, if you missed out on your Iron Elite Saddle Sword 1000.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you can. Any leg on going, coming, or anything in between for the three flags, you can capture that recognition. I mean, this group. Hey, Sarge, if you remember, we had the IBA.
Most of them probably got it on
Piper
Iron
and
Elite,
Reef
didn't
were
they?
on it. And these guys always inspire me. Like, I think a lot of people don't oh, I did that ride. Why would I mean, I always hear the skeptic, right? Why would I pay $50 and get a certificate for that ride?
Right.
And then every time you on this podcast and you see Reef or Solo, like behind Reef, and you see all the stuff on the wall, it's like, it's documenting, man. Like, it's one thing to be, a ground pounder or recognized as a rider, but it's like, they got receipts, man.
Facts. Hey,
They
man,
got
you can't dispute receipts,
right.
man.
Can't dispute that.
There's something to be
dispute it.
said. There's something to be said for that. And every time we get together, it inspires me to do more of it. And Reef, you'll think this is funny, but when we were on the phone the other day, I was looking for some information, and I pulled a file out of my a maintenance file out of my my file folder. And I had 2 iron butts from 2014 that I never submitted, and the receipts are in pristine condition, so I can still submit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can still submit them.
It's
And I
not
was
over
like,
till
I'm
you
going
turn
to
in the paperwork.
Again, Piper.
That's
Say it
his
again.
famous words. Not
submit
over
them.
till
Man, I
you
tell
turn
you
in the
what.
paperwork.
I tell you what, folks, it's been a great time, man, tonight talking about, I learned a lot tonight talking about the Three Flags Classic, man, from what I hear, and just to talk to you guys and get your perspective, man, seemed like it's a very, very cool idea. Not to mention joining the SCMA ain't don't seem like a bad idea as well. It keeps you active. Just like K Solo said, you're making relationships, you're creating bonds with folks all across America who, oh, by the way, love doing what you're doing, and that's long distance motorcycle riding, man. And for my viewers around here that are viewing this show or are going to be viewing this show in the future, I'm gonna just tell you this, man. If you don't ride motorcycles long distance now, try it once or twice. Either one or two things are gonna happen. You're gonna throw your whole motorcycle in the trash when you get home, or you're gonna be bitten by that bug, man, and it's gonna be over. I swear, it is gonna be over from there. And riding and seeing things and seeing all the great things. Because riding this country, behind the handlebars of a motorcycle is so much more different than riding in a car or RV or something like that. Do you folks agree with that?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, so if you guys don't mind, let's do this. We'll go ahead and wrap this up in our last segment, and I'll run around the horn and I'll let everybody give their final thoughts about this ride that they get ready to do, the good, the bad, their takeaways, and things they would like to share with us. So, if you don't mind, let's start with our rookies first. Our first new rider. Who wants to go?
I'll go. Wait, what's the task? What was the question?
Just your final thoughts about getting ready for the Three Flags Classic. What do you expect to get out of it, and what would you like us to know about what you're trying to do?
I expect to get out of it more riding experience, seeing more of the country, and like K Solo said, I want this on my resume. So I think I'll meet a lot more people. It's like the Ride to Eat, where it's not people that you see every day. You're getting out and meeting different people who do a lot of riding.
We see them every day.
You see them because you ride. Hey, but Boston was nice. She said to be on my resume. I'm saying no, to brag. I'm showing off.
My resume that I will have laminated and hanging around my neck wherever I go.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Low key, what you got for us, brother?
Hey, I'm just excited to go, man. I mean, and I encourage any a lot of our group in the Iron Elite are participating motorcycle club members, and we're used to our riding being event driven, and we don't get a chance to stop and sightsee because you got to get to the destination. You got to ride with the pack, and you're on a schedule. And so even though we're on a schedule, I'm excited because when I first started riding, when I bought my first Harley in 08, I lived in Ohio, and I wasn't in a club. I just rode with two of my neighbors, and we went to Sturgis 3 months after I bought my bike, and and every Saturday we'd get out and ride the back roads of Ohio. That was just a thing to do. It wasn't club driven. And then I moved to Los Angeles and got enamored with the club culture and the motorcycle set. But I think people, especially people that enjoy the peacefulness of riding, they do more civilian stuff. Like even if you're in a club, sign up for stuff like Three Flags Classic. Do some iron buds. Get out and go to some of the rallies that they say don't go to that. We're not welcome there. Oh yeah, we're welcome there, and we get treated just fine going there. Especially if you have a great personality, they're going to embrace you. So I just encourage people that are really entrenched in the club culture to do more stuff like the Three Flags. You need a passport. Make sure your passport is within 6 months from expiring, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to fellowshipping with these esteemed riders here, and just looking forward to it, man.
And I'm gonna tell y'all now, make sure y'all child support is paid up, or you ain't getting over that border. I'm telling you.
Canada don't play.
No.
Hey,
I married my baby mama, so I'm good.
Hey, so you safe? And my kids all the way grown. Hey, Piper, what you got for us?
For me, I am really, really excited about stopping to smell the roses because my journeys are always time restricted. Like I'm always doing the saddle swords. Like I'm just Speedy Gonzalez, like all over the place. I never really get to see things. And even like weekend events, like Loki said, for club driven things, I don't have a lot of time off. So I literally go to work on Friday, speed to 1,200 miles away. You're like, when did you get here? I just did. It's time for the party. Now it's time to leave again. So actually being able to stop and fellowship, like I don't even know what it's gonna feel like getting off the road before 7 o'clock and having dinner and getting to walk around and talk to people. It's gonna be amazing to me because I'm always just here. So yeah, I'm excited about slowing down and seeing things and actually being able to talk to people and meet more people and not it flying by.
And you know something, Piper? I better see some stuff on your YouTube, some vlogging, some videos, some stuff on the YouTube. So leave us with your socials as well, your YouTube channel again.
It is Where's Piper is my YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. And my Instagram is something like a phenomenon, and there's underscores between each of them. But if you go to Where's Piper, you can click it and just go there. And my Facebook is Tamika Wade, HBG Piper.
Sounds like a winner. I forgot to get Boston. Any socials you want to share with us?
Everything for me is Boston MQ.
Okay, that's on Facebook, Instagram, all of it. Okay, that's what's up. Low-key, what about you, sir?
I'm LO Hughes on Facebook, and I actually just changed my Instagram name to Low Key 2.0. Speaking to these new stuff, man, I'm getting less away from the club culture and getting to the raising myself to the biker culture, right?
Getting to the riding culture.
Low Key 2.0, yeah.
Facts. David Bell, sir, hit us up. What you got for us?
Hey, well, I love the ride. You know that, and I'm doing this actually. To be honest with you, though, little thing here that because of those two guys down in the corner, Reef and K Solo. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a couple more IBA rides, and after this, I think I'll go ahead and have. If they do the thing at the end of the year, I'll have the IBA Mile Eater Gold thing. I'll go ahead and get that finally. And I'm kind of being drawn into this thing called the Hoka Hay, and now this guy named K Solo.
Hey, D Bell, you got it in you, bro.
For 2026, I hate sleeping outside, but I think I might give it a go. And this will add to the resume. So,
hey, they don't have that 100 thread count tent in second bag, David. I don't know.
I do have a question about that.
That's a Hoka Hay for
I can't.
me.
I'm trying to camp under the motorcycle to the Camp Marriott,
So quick question, those turn-by-turn instructions that we get with this SCMA ride, are they similar to what's given for the, it's not the same?
No, not the same.
Okay.
No.
It's different. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go, Monica. What you got for us, plus your socials, please?
Yes, definitely. I have no social other than Facebook. It's my name, Monica Short. And the fellowship. I look forward to seeing some of the people that I don't see pretty much for a whole year that I've met on these rides. And of course, definitely the ride itself. Yeah.
Right.
All right. What you got for us, Reef? You're like the grand old man of all this stuff anyway. What you got for us? What I know you're gonna say some smart ass stuff, but go ahead.
So what I got to say is even if it's not the Three Flag, the SCMA's rides, none of them are considered extreme rides. They're designed for you to enjoy and have a good time while you're enjoying them. You're not, unless you make it super fast, they're not super fast rides. You got 11 days to do a 4 corners. You got 21 days to do the True X, or actually 26 days to do True X, 21 if you want the gold version. There's no time limit on Great Lake Cabot Trail. There's no time limit on the 15 best roads. Well, you got to do it that year, that calendar year. And then the California rides, you got that year to do one or all of them or any combination thereof. So they're designed to get you out, and they're fun. They're scenic. To get to where you got to go is scenic, and then to ride what you need to go ride is scenic. So it's a win-win, and they're not super expensive compared to some of the stuff that Solo drags me into.
Actually, it's 21 days for 4 corners.
That's what's up.
I will say, and it's kind of been hit on, the first year we did this, a brother from Houston had his wife as a pillion, which is on the backpack, fender fluff, whatever you want to call her in your neighborhood. Pillion is, she's a passenger. And we started in Canada. We started in Mexico. When we got to Canada, he showed up late for dinner, and we're like, what happened to him? His wife could not get into Canada. She had a passport. Wow. She could not get into Canada. He had to take her to the nearest airport and fly her back home, and then he entered into Canada to finish. So it is real. They will stop you. They will.
Yeah.
Just because you got a passport don't mean they're gonna let you in.
Make sure
I have
you
no idea
clean.
why they didn't let her in, but they did not let her in.
Yeah.
So,
hey, quick
it's a
question
lot
on
of
that.
fun.
Quick question on that before we move on. Say things like for passport discrepancies. There's no way you can check those things before heading out to the border, or you ain't gonna know until you get to the border.
So I've been with several people that had passports and they weren't allowed in. And I've been with people that didn't have a passport, knew they had a felony, and they let them in. So I think it's hit or miss on the agent that's there
what I'm
that day.
Because it could be
I
something as
lost my
dumb as a
passport while I
speeding
was on the
ticket,
road
right?
doing the Great Lake Cabot Trail, and they let us in without them.
Yeah.
So I think it's hit or
Prepare
miss.
for the worst, plan for the plan for the worst, hope for the best, or whatever it is.
Because my answer to that would be, well, if you get a passport, you're good. No. Canada says no. Mexico, they let anybody in.
Yeah.
Canada, not so much.
Yeah. Where can we follow you at, Reef? Where can we follow you at?
Oh, whatever my Facebook, I don't know. I got Instagram too, but whatever. Just type in ass on Facebook, you'll find me. I'll pop up.
You be the one with the crazy jokes on it, man. Hey, man, and our guest of honor today, man, we have the great K Solo.
No, I'm here taking notes, man. With all this royalty in the room, hey, look, I'm sitting down here with my pen in hand, man.
But let me set this up, K Solo, man. Attaboy to K Solo. Over the last 10, 11 days, he's been doing spot on.
14.
Covering 15 days. Been covering this Hoka Hay challenge, man. You know, morning, noon, and night. I wake up. He's on. He's telling us what's going on with the riders. He's updating us. He's bringing us cool on the spot interviews, man. So shout out to you, brother. And if you don't mind, if you want to just kind of sum that up in a nice bow for us, what it's been like for the last 15 days covering this Hoka Hay.
Oh my goodness, man. I mean, Sarge, you know, I started from ground zero with this. And I mean, I had no microphone, no camera, anything in it. I just went with my laptop and I said, hey, you know, I reached out to a couple of people. I reached out to Logic. I reached out to Hopper. I brought Sharif on. I brought you on. And I was learning every day, but I know the Hoka Hay. I know it. So I could narrate it based off my experience and what I went through. And what I wanted to do is introduce it to other riders to say, hey, look, this is what this ride is all about. Here's the history of it. This is what it means, to get different perspectives on it. So it fell right into what I'm accustomed to. So I hope I gave a pretty good representation of it. But, you know, thanks to you, thanks to Monica, my hats off to you, Monica. You did an outstanding job plotting the locations as we're participating in this Grand Slam. And so, you know, and then just being there to be able to reach out to you and say, hey, and Reef too, we all were communicating. 16,
we sure did. Yeah.
That's why I enjoy doing these type of rides. I've been in the MC. And then as I transition out to just being an independent rider and just riding, I see more. My circle has gotten bigger, and the rides that I'm participating in now are on a different scale. So I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting, you know, everybody. I'm looking forward to riding with everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing Piper energy because we've never ridden together. I mean, we was at Todd's Memorial. She pulled up on Baby Shark, laid Baby Shark down. Baby Shark was tired. Baby Shark went to sleep. So I had to get her up. But I've never ridden with him. I never ridden with Bolton. I never went with LO. Dave and I, we rode together last year during the Free Flags. Of course, you know, Sharif and I, we're brothers. So, but the thing is, just being out there, all of the other riders, the gear that they have, you know, looking at their bike setup, because I go out and I walk the parking lot. Now, you're going to have doctors, pilots, every walk of life participating in this. So you're going to see BMWs. You're going to see people from Mexico coming out, people from Canada coming out. So to look at their bikes, their setup, to look at the gear that they wear and say, okay, yeah, I'll wear that. Yeah, no, I'm not paying $1,200, $1,400 for that. But it's good to see other riders and their style. My hat's off to Mark. My hat's off to the whole committee for the SCMA, AZ Rat Pack, IBA, the whole 9 yards. So for me, I'm just excited to be riding with other riders because I mainly ride solo. but I'll be at the back of the pack. I'm gonna watch people make mistakes, get lost, miss turns, and I'm gonna laugh at them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have a good time because we're all gonna be laughing. Nobody's gonna get mad, and we're gonna have a good time. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And hey, just thanks for having me on. I'm just here to take notes on this podcasting thing, folks. So it just so happened that I'm riding the 3 flag as well.
Hey man, good times. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for giving us your time today, for sharing your experience, your expertise on this whole motorcycling get down. And I hope we were able to give the viewers today a little something to look at, a little something different to take a look at, to do in the future if you hadn't signed up or if you hadn't had a chance to do this ride before. Again, this is what we're really trying to do on the Iron Elite page, is we're trying to create this culture of riders where we can learn from one another on the Each One Teach One platform to be the very best motorcycle riders that we can be in our motorcycle riding community. So we're going to shut this feed down. We thank everybody for coming today. So let's give them a round of applause. My folks. Hey, and if you missed them, don't worry about it. You know I'm bringing them back because we're going to be talking about more motorcycle stuff in the future. So thank you, everybody. Mad salute, mad love to everybody. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, there you have it, man. Very thankful, or let me give a very heartfelt thank you, round of applause, man, for our esteemed guest. And for everybody that don't know out there, man, thank you guys for putting up with your boy Sarge today. I'm still working my way out of this crud, man. Your boy was down for the last 4 to 5 days, and I was down hard. The wife nursed me back, man, get me back up to speed. I still was kind of struggling a little bit with the voice and a little bit of energy, but we're going to soldier on, man, because that's what we do. So thank you again to my special esteemed guest for coming on with us today and sharing a little bit about the SCMA, the 3 Flags Classic, man. So awesome stuff. There's more to come in this series, Above and Beyond Yonder. This is just part 2, man. We're going to be bringing on some special guests. I'm working on some real heavy hitters, and I'm talking about Super Bowl of long distance motorcycle rider, and they're coming up soon, so you guys stay tuned for that. And if you hadn't done so already, man, do us a favor. Go to the YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. Give us a subscribe, man. It doesn't cost you a dime. What it does is it notifies YouTube and alerts you to anything when we have a new video, a new podcast, a new show that comes, so to let you know that we have something new on the notifications that you can view and check out. And also, check out some of the videos while you're on the channel, man. Hit us a like, hit us a comment, let us know what you think and what you would like to see more of. We're on Facebook, on Iron Elite, home of the Ground Pounders Reunion. We're on Instagram, Sarge_I10. Man, so we got all 3 platforms kicking and pushing. And if you like what you see and you like what you hear and so forth, don't forget to donate to the channel, man. Your donations, whether it be through Super Chats, through Zelle, through I almost forgot. What's the dang thing? Oh my God. Through Zelle and Cash App, my God. Those donations are used 100% to implement what we're doing on the podcast, whether it's to bring shows, to bring better equipment, to have better shows, what have you, is to make this platform the best that we can be, so you guys can have a professional platform that you can be entertained and educated as well. So again, thank you guys for following the Iron Elite Podcast Show on YouTube, Sarge Life and Motorcycling on Facebook, Iron Elite Home of the Ground Pounders Reunion on Instagram, Sarge I10, or I'm sorry, Sarge _ I10. It's been a great Sunday evening. Your boy finna go get him some hot tea and some throat lozenges and try to work this thing out, man. So in the meantime and in between time, y'all keep it motorcycling, you dig? I know. Sarge, is motorcycling the only thing you talk about? Is motorcycling the only thing you care about? Nope, I care about the Jacksonville Jaguars too. I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple, I'm petty. Hey man, this your boy Sarge. I don't care what nobody says. Earth, Wind, and Fire is the greatest group in the history of this world, you dig? Mission statement for the Iron Elite Podcast. Our mission is to provide a platform for motorcycle enthusiasts to come together and share their passion for long-distance motorcycle riding. Through engaging conversations, interviews, and discussions, we aim to educate and inspire our riders. We strive to cover a wide range of topics, including motorcycle maintenance, riding tips, gear reviews, travel stories, and the latest industry news. Our goal is to create a community where riders can connect, learn from each other through our Each One Teach One platform, and celebrate the accomplishments of long-distance motorcycling. If you find that this is something that you would like to be part of, please join us on our Facebook group page, Iron Elite Home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, on Instagram, Sarge _I10, as well as YouTube, Sarge Life and Motorcycling. We look forward to you being part of the Iron Elite family. Hey Sarge, let's get on with the show, man. And let's keep it motorcycling. You dig?